cleanliness is second to godliness. And as a woman, knowing what it takes in order to maintain hygiene during your menstrual days is something very beneficial. Today, we talk about menstrual hygiene because it is very vital to the well being and empowerment of the female gender. Before we talk about menstrual hygiene, it is important for you to understand the signs and symptoms that indicate you're almost due for your periods. So, what are the signs? The signs include bloating, we have sore breasts, we have cramping, we have cravings whereby you have the urge to like eat certain types of food, whereby you like only sugary stuff like chocolates. We have candy and sweets, and then we have the time whereby you're very, very sensitive to smell. There are certain smells that really, really irritate you. And then we have abdominal cramping, among other signs. I know I haven't covered all the signs because people are actually different. We have ladies that actually very have very adverse symptoms, and there are those that do not even have any symptoms at all. So basically, they do vary. So once your periods are actually here, after all the signs thus were indicating your periods were around the corner and now they're actually here, what is the first thing that you need to do as a lady? You need to put in place measures that will ensure that you're actually comfortable during that time. Remember, comfortability is the number one key during this period. So, luckily, we have different brands or different organizations that have come up with pads. We have menstrual caps, we have tampons that actually make our lives as ladies quite easy during that time of the month. So, depending on whatever works for you, if you find the tampon very comfortable for you, then use it. If you find sanitary towels, if you find the menstrual cup very convenient for you, then go ahead and use whatever makes you. So we have different brands of the menstrual sanitary pads. We have the soft care, we have always, we have cortex, we have all time, we have eve. There are so many out there. Depending on what works for you, then use it. So once you have the materials in place, you have to understand that our hormones are actually all over the place during that time. So how do you take care of yourself during that particular time? First of all, if your cramps are actually very, very severe, you can opt to use over-the-counter drugs like Brufen or Buscopan. I find Buscopan quite convenient because it works for me. It works for me very well because at times my cramps can be very, 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 very severe. So if you do not like swallowing pills, I have friends who really, really, really hate taking pills. So if you do not like taking pills or maybe painkillers, you can opt the natural way. For example, you can uh, boil warm water, place it in a bottle, and then put it over your abdomen. It actually helps. It soothes the cramping pain. Yeah, and you can also have someone massage your back. It's really, really helpful. And then we have you can go the natural way again. You can carry out exercises like stretching. You can stretch. You can carry out yoga. Whatever makes you comfortable, go ahead and do it for you. Like I said before, comfortability, your comfortability is supposed to be your priority. Another thing that you shouldn't do during your menstrual flow is douching. Do not douche no matter what. Douching has a high probability of lowering the pH of your private parts. And once the pH is lowered, you have a tendency of getting fungal or bacterial infection. Another thing that you should avoid doing is shaving. Shaving down there during your menstrual period is actually a no-go zone. First of all, it is disgusting. It is really disgusting. So do not, do not shave. So do not shave. Besides, when you catch yourself while you shave during that time, remember you'll be wearing your tampons or your pad on. So you've catch yourself, and then you're covering that place on with something that is made of cotton. It is going to ignite a serious bacterial infection. So basically, that is how you can maintain your menstrual hygiene during that time of the month. Thank you for viewing. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Have fun.